soulmate energy on here. You know, having to do with Leo. This could be a partnership. This could be, you know, a soulmate is not just love in a relationship kind of way. This could be with children, with family. There's a deep soul connection here. And that is a Leo. So this maybe could happen for you in August. Love's Nest Day, August 1st. It's cross quarter day. It's the middle of summer. It's hot as hell. You know, this is the sun, a symbol for the sun. And it's not talking about our sun, it's talking about Sirius, the dog star, the dog days. You know? But see this is the energy two soulmates have either merged together with the Kundalini awakening. Usually that's merging with yourself. But anyways, it's just because I don't see a whole lot of, you know, you're coming together with your soulmate. But there is soulmate energy. And, you know, the hangman, somebody has sat with themselves and has been enlightened. Now they see the truth. And this is, you know, the Ten of Pentacles. That's your everything. That's the family card. That's your, you know, the life you've always wanted. But anyways, that, you know, Ten of Pentacles, the happy-go-lucky family didn't end up being happy-go-lucky because something tragic happened. That's why when you have loved ones, you should always hold them so dear to you, because tomorrow's never promised. You know, be in this present moment, this now moment. What time is it? The time is now. Try to stay as present as you can. Dogs, wonderful to have. You know, they're always in the present moment. They have no ego, and so they're in this present moment. They don't dwell in the past. They don't dwell in the future. They're just now. It's a good, you know, thing to understand. And, you know, they help people with their anxiety, with, you know, when you feel lonely, you know, that's what animals are here for, especially dogs. And dog is like God, same word, just backwards. And all dogs come from Sirius, which is the sun that our sun goes around. Beautiful. It's in the northern hemisphere, right above Cancer, because Cancer is the summer solstice. June 21st is the first day of summer. And then you go into July 4th, our Independence Day, and that is where, you know, our independence and that whole 4th of July thing. You know, when you look into the research, it comes from Sirius. When you root it down, break it down, ancient, I mean, keep digging. It's where we get our 4th of July Independence Day. That's why every other country or Canada, they're everywhere. They celebrate their 4th of July, their Independence Day, around that star, around that time. It's not a coincidence. It just is. But whatever happened here, you're no longer stuck. See, they're no longer stuck. They've been enlightened of something. And so, yeah, they're unstuck. They've been enlightened about all this bullshit that's been happening. See? And you've been fighting this bullshit for a long time. And we got the King of Swords coming in with Archangel Michael, Sword of Truth. You know? Gonna get you. And, I mean, that's what's clarifying these out of another deck. But I know it's a family dynamic because it's what's coming up. There's younger energy, so it's something to do with children or something, but there's some truth coming at you. And, you know, it's an emotional time. It's going to be an emotional, very emotional celebration. And if it has nothing to do with that, then you are still coming out of this that you can only get yourself out of. This Eight of Swords energy. And, you know, you came and you fought your inner demons because you sat with yourself. You know? Through all these emotions. You may not have this 10 Pentacles. You may not be the richest person, but you know what you did found? You found inner peace, and that's what matters. You don't give a shit if you end up a bum. You know, you found yourself. And that is beautiful. But whatever it is, you know, it's going to work out and it's going to make you feel very good. That's just what the cards say. You know, and right here, 2, 28, and 24. Somebody, a main woman, had expectations of you. See? Lies of the theft. That, you know, they did not have the right information. You know, they were talking shit is what they were doing. Okay. And if that ain't your story, well, you either need to pay attention to some younger energies because something that is not right is happening. Maybe your little kid is starting to steal. Well, you need to quit being a freaking hoe and start paying attention to your kids because they're not doing good. And, you know, don't turn your head. Don't be that blind eye. Don't be that. Don't be somebody that has expectations, thinking something that they don't really know of. If you don't know something, then don't talk about it and go into your research and find out, you know, the truth. Or, you know, drop all expectations. Don't worry about an outcome. Drop all expectations that you just drop it all. Let it go. Just let it go. Let the past be the past. Let it go. No expectations. No nothing. Just let it go. And step into a whole new, you know, way of trying to rebuild something new, allowing that to happen. because you're never going to get back what you lost in the past. And, you know, if you don't like the person that, you know, you're having to work with, or, you know, just deal with them, be aware that you guys don't like each other, whatever, but be adults and just allow things to be. Especially if you are a mother that is wanting to reunite with your children and it's not happening. Well, you know, they need to come to realize that, you know, it's not about them and you, and it's about you and your children. And you, as a mother, the only ones that need that any type of answer or apology or anything is your children. Nobody else. And if nobody else likes you, then that's their problem. But it's not about you and everybody else. It's about you and your children. They don't have to like you. You don't have to like those other people. But you guys are adults and can deal with each other for the children's sake. That is what should happen. Not this control issue, like you're going to lose control of them. That is just selfish, and it's a type of abuse, and it's cruel, because you're using those children because you don't want to face and feel that pain that you feel every day. Well, it's never going to go away. Sit with it. But don't use children as an scapegoat because you don't want to feel sad and you don't want to feel that grief. Well, you need to. Not for the wrong, because you need to. Your son that passed away needs you to. Because he is there with you all the time. And nobody, no mother should have to go through losing their, you know, it's a very tragic thing that happened. And you as a mother, you know, but don't use his children and cause more chaos. It's causing chaos to their life. Why would you be okay with that?